I'm never quite sure whether it started recording or not. I've got quite an old computer and I don't know what it's doing really half the time. Yeah, do you like my amazing flower power headdress? I'm wearing it today in honour of, wrong side, in honour of the fact that I'm going to be reviewing two awesome floral perfumes, both of them by Penhaligons. Yeah, I really do like Penhaligons, you've probably figured that out by now. Yeah, let's take a look. I've got my infamous little gold box here with my little perfume case inside. It's got it's got 5 girl perfumes from Penhaligons and 5 boy perfumes. I call them girl perfume and boy perfumes, but what I actually mean is eau de parfum and eau de cologne. And actually it even says here, in the sort of testing booklet, it says, just to prove that, you know, sexual stereotyping does not exist everywhere. It says, scents for gents. Our perfume adventures may have started in Victorian England, but we still create fragrances for every type of gent. This scent library contains 5 of our best-selling masculine fragrances, but that's not to say ladies can't experiment with them. That's good, and I'm really glad to hear it because actually I am really dangerously obsessed with Quercus, which is one of the male colognes. I really love it. And well, I haven't exactly tried to get my boyfriend to wear it, but it just wouldn't be the same. I want to wear it myself, damn it. It's not just for men. So this is a proof. Yes, next time I'm wearing a man's perfume, I shall console myself with the fact that I've been encouraged by my little booklet in my Penhaligons scent library. So, the perfumes I'm going to do today are Bluebell and Lily of the Valley, both of which are in here. I'm going to take out first, I think, Bluebell. Ooh, I'm going to drop it all over the desk. No, I've taken out Bluebell first, and I'm going to put a little bit on. Oh, I'm wearing blue too. That was like unconscious perfume and clove matching. Yeah, so let's put that on, put it together. Make my customary noise, as is my wont. And yeah, I think the most overwhelming thing that comes from that is that it actually does smell like a bluebell. It really does. Hopefully most of you have smelt bluebells before. You've hopefully got them growing beautifully in your garden or in a forest nearby where you can go walking. Personally, I do have some in my garden, but what we have a lot of is, you know, you get hyacinths, which are kind of in the bluebell family, and then the hyacinth regresses, so it eventually, you know, becomes more and more bluebell-like as time goes along, and it gets forgotten about in the corner. So yeah, it smells like that, really, a cross between a bluebell, a wild bluebell, which actually a wild bluebell, a proper, you know, English wild bluebell, is very, very delicate, very subtle. It's hardly almost, you know, it's like a kind of, is there, isn't there a scent? You know, it's a lovely smell, but you almost think you imagined it, it's so subtle. But the hyacinth is more, that's more in your face, definitely more in your face. And I would say this perfume is definitely a cross between a wild bluebell and a hyacinth. It's kind of a regressed hyacinth. That wouldn't have made such a good name though, would it? Who am I kidding? But yeah, it's, I don't know. If you want to smell like a bluebell, then this is the way to do it, basically. Go and get yourself Bluebell by Penhaligons. I'm just going to have a look in here to see what the official notes are. No, wrong side. I'm on the man's side now. See, I've confused myself with my earlier exploits. Bluebell. Oh, well, it doesn't tell you an awful lot, really. It says, this is the pure and unadulterated scent of a bluebell wood. Floral, sweet, and wonderfully earthy. It is floral. They got me on that one. It's sweet and, is it wonderfully earthy? Let's have another go. I'm not getting the wonderfully earthy at the moment, but I think the wonderfully earthy might be something which maybe develops over time because, you know, as you know, I've only just put it on my wrist, so that could be coming later. It certainly does have a beautiful musk, a very delicate musk, so I'm wondering if that over time might develop into earthiness because you'll always notice the top notes or the heart notes, you know, of the bluebell first of all. So yeah, it is a lovely perfume. It's not my very favourite, one of Penhaligons. That, as you probably already know, is Malabar. It's not even my second or third favourite, but it is, well, it's Penhaligons after all. It still is a very fine perfume, and one that I would certainly recommend if you like the smell of bluebells. Okay, the second one I'm going to try from my Penhaligons scent library is Lily of the Valley. And I don't know about you because I don't know what people's personal experiences are, but Lily of the Valley sometimes in the past, for me at least, it's kind of like, you hear the words Lily of the Valley and you think, well, actually, my gran used to wear this exact same perfume. You think Yardley's Lily of the Valley or something like that. It's almost, I don't want to be horrible now to Yardley because I love Yardley, but it's almost like an older lady's perfume, a granny perfume maybe. So yeah, I admit when I saw that Lily of the Valley was in my scent library, I was excited because I know that Penhaligons do what they do really well. So I was thinking, I hope this is going to be a Lily of the Valley that I really like, and I hope it's not going to just sort of remind me of my gran, which however lovely that is, you know, I don't want to smell like my gran. So let's have a look. Let's crack it open. I have smelled it before. This is all theatrics, you know. But I kind of don't feel I can talk about it properly without smelling it. That would be really, really shammy, wouldn't it? I'm going to need a bit more, I think, you know. Well, lesson number 1 with Lily of the Valley by Penhaligons, you need a lot. It is subtlety, definitely subtle. But beyond that subtlety is such an ethereal, white, radiant elegance. I wish I was eloquent. No, it would help to be more eloquent when describing perfumes, but it is definitely really, really good. Yeah, I love this perfume, I have to admit. It's a perfectly modern, refreshing, unadorned, innocent, just crisp, mellow Lily of the Valley. You know, you can wear this and you can feel safe wearing it. You can think, I'm going to wear Lily of the Valley and no one's going to think, you know, here comes my granny. They're just going to think, what a lovely, pure, elegant, delicate waft that is. And it really is. I don't know, I can kind of imagine the lily made of astolat, or, you know, somebody like that wearing Lily of the Valley by Penhaligons, because it really is delicate, and to me it kind of sums up the Lily of the Valley with its lovely white, you know, bells, and its symbolism of, what is it, humility and innocence and everlasting love, I think, as well, and immortality. So it really is a very nice thing to have in your scent library, so I would definitely recommend it. And before I go, I must just add that if there's one thing you need in your life, it's a rubber ball. I've discovered this little beauty today and I've been having such a lot of fun. It's really good. And I'm not going to bounce it, actually. I can imagine. I've already got a bit of a crack in my computer screen. But yes, please sub me. And also, if you'd like to visit my site, designyourownperfume.co.uk, then that means you're absolutely incredibly awesome, doesn't it? Yeah. Bye-bye.